Return to work? Why bother? Apart from the teaching profession, most essentially socially useful work is already being conducted. So ignore the empty blatherings of Johnson and his Cenobites. They don't care if you succumb to COVID-19, become a mere statistic in the second wave. Most work for the wage, not because it's an exhilarating, fulfilling experience. Most jobs are harmful, meaningless, and produce little but misery all round. And for untold millions of employed, it's difficult to make ends meet anyway. Now, with C-19, it's a matter of life and death every time you venture outside. And who really wants to be barked at and snooped upon by some creep who's slightly higher up the pecking order? Also, spending a small fortune to travel on expensive, malfunctioning commuter transport. Many will be reluctant to return to the rat race, with mass unemployment looming, with bosses from multinationals to tin pot firms. There's more than a distinct possibility they could sack those who even continue to work through the emergency and replace them with the recently desperately unemployed, willing to work for less. Then there's the vampire landlords preparing to evict and raise the rents. To avoid becoming enmeshed in this nightmare scenario, the only way out for all of us is rebellion, defiance, solidarity, and refuse to return to an unacceptable previous existence and to be dominated by any part of our ruling class. One thing certain, there will be no return to normal, let alone a return to work. Bye.